Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move that. I couldn't take out my rope as a bonus
What
action, could I?
what rope is that?
The rope I have, the hemp rope.
No, I think that'd
I
be an
couldn't take out
action.
my
Use item. The only thing that you can
take
take
out my
out like
rope
that as a bonus action, I think, is potion.
as a
What
bonus action, could I?
what rope is that?
The rope I have, the hemp rope.
No, I think that'd
I
be an
couldn't take
action.
out my
Use item. The only thing that you can
take
take
out my
out like
rope
that as a bonus action, I think, is potion.
as a bonus
What
action, could I?
what rope is that?
The rope I have, the hemp rope. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Move 40 feet, and then move another 40 feet.
So 80.
Yeah. So
You go to the right.
no, to the left. To the left. I'm sorry. There you go.
Perfect. Right. Humongous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Passive perception.
10.
Yeah, you don't know which way is shortest for you.
Oh, 12. Is that better?
Yes, it is better, but it's not enough.
Damn it. Uh,
Have like avalanche sound. I wish I did.
we were heading this way, right?
Don't worry about where you were heading. Literally, it's for this like mini game. All that matters is this column, all this like this row. I mean,
Right.
and I have the visualization of like how far the thing is moving down and how wide it is on the GM layer.
Right.
So you just got to get out of the way before it gets to you. Essentially,
Another question. Which way did the goats run?
they didn't. They scattered.
Oh, just in all directions?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Nature let me down.
Yeah, for real. Like what the fuck? Retarded ass goat.
What would Q do? What would Q do? He's seen two people break off in two separate directions.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I'll just go with what he saw. I'll head towards the sorcerer.
Okay.
60 feet.
All right. So each square is 10.
Yep. 60 is my full.
Cool. That's an action and move action.
Yep.
All right.
And then yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Go ahead and move your token to the right for me. The avalanche rumbles down the mountain. Oh, I'm like, that's not right. We're going the wrong thing. Here we go. All right. The avalanche is looming over you guys. It hasn't quite crescented where you're at yet, but it is on its way. Wingrave.
Your boy's gonna just break out to follow a humongous and in that same direction.
I haven't
Okay.
moved yet.
Or fucking what's his face? The
Guy.
Chris's character.
Guy.
Guy. Yeah. So I need to make a what
Well,
kind
you
of
can
check?
move. No. You
I
move
can
is
just move.
yep, your movement, and then if you want to dash, you can use your action to move further.
You're going the long way, Johnny.
Well, that's where a lot of people seem to be heading instead of going this. Like if I go this way.
Yeah, ain't nobody saying nothing either.
What's your
And
passive
that's
perception?
you'd be going that way, John.
What's your passive
What
perception,
happened?
Wingrave?
10.
Yeah, you have no idea unless, I mean, you can't hear. So there is no conversating. The Bud shouldn't have said that.
That's
Because
fine.
the roar of the avalanche is too loud to actually communicate.
Yeah, I would make it to here. With the
Each square is
action
10
dash.
feet, so
Oh, each square is 10 feet.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
So
60 would be right
here.
here.
Yeah, right there.
One more to the left, John, would be 60. Yeah, this is just to
I just
represent where you guys are on the mountain, not actual physical space.
All right, so yeah, that would be right there,
All right.
right in the way of the avalanche.
You got your baseball glove out.
Catch it.
Yeah.
I got it, guys.
Yeah,
My ball. You calling everybody off. My ball.
Got it.
Hugh, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception, I believe it's a 13. Let me double check. It is indeed a 13.
All right, you know that the way to the left is the shortest. 13 was the DC Chris.
Damn.
Sorry, man.
It's funny. This is that sheep mentality shit people talk about, where everybody sees one person do one thing, just do it.
Yep.
Like that video, bro, where that fucking burglar falls through the roof of the fucking jewelry store or whatever. And the fucking one guy runs out, and then the black guy waiting out in the lobby starts booking it with him, but he doesn't know why. That's like an old ass video, bro, but that shit kill me. There's
That's
this dude
dope.
just chilling, and then the fucking customer, the worker comes running out from behind the like employees only door. The black dude just looks one time, starts booking it with him, bro. Just don't even know. Drops his shit and starts running. All right, Q, what you got?
All right, I will stare down the avalanche and I will command it to halt in its tracks. Now I'm gonna dash to the left.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
So you can go 60 in a round?
Yeah.
That'll put you 30, 60 right here.
Okay. Nope. There we go.
Perfect. This guy is passive perception 71, which is the DC. Yeah, he's got 15. This way.
Hey.
Blazko, your passive perception of 15, you say?
Yeah.
You say? Alright,
Yeah.
you know that the shortest distance to be out of the path is to the left of you.
Out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
because there's these rocks right
Yeah,
here.
that's just a picture. Don't worry about them.
Okay, so I was curious if that was an actual, like, kind
No,
of
you have
rock
no
cliff.
cover whatsoever.
Okay, because I was going to run that way. I was getting ready to run for the cliff and I was going to wait it out.
Yeah. It's the tokens are just to visualize which direction you go.
That smells like bubbles. After dog.
Because I have a thing on the game layer that's an avalanche and it moves down every so often. So see who's in the way or not.
Alright, I'm going to run left.
Alright, so each square is 10 feet for this purpose.
I got 50 feet on me. I'll be running
10,
like
20,
full
30,
blast.
40, 50. Yeah. So I'm going to put you in the same square as Hugh. Normally you can't occupy the same square, but this isn't really that bad.
It's 10
You
feet.
guys are right there next to each other running. This thing. Now, the avalanche continues down the mountain. 138 and Jasra see everybody else just get pummeled by the avalanche. Nobody was able to escape it aside from 138. Jarsla, the scout or the guide you guys hired. So everybody take 2 damage.
Ah!
Oh,
It's
you know
so
what? Don't take it yet.
cold.
Don't take that yet. Make a strength saving throw.
Avalanche of feathers.
Make a strength saving throw, please.
A bunch of baby farts.
What kind of damage?
Avalanche damage.
Avalanches are heavier than feathers.
Piercing. Bludgeoning.
Cold.
It's just damage. Untyped.
High five,
Oh,
you.
it's-
That's
it's
because we
actually
share the same square. Look, we rolled the same.
Undertone powers. It is bludgeoning.
Cold.
Okay, so Blazko and Hugh take 1 damage. Everybody else takes 2 points of damage.
It made my nipples hard.
But everybody is now prone. And you travel 200 feet down the mountain.
That's it?
Permanently, yeah. And the avalanche is still rolling.
Slide.
You are currently prone, Jamil, and rolling down the mountain inside of the avalanche. At the start of your turn, you take another D10 points of damage. 4 points.
Okay. How can I get out?
You don't.
You're prone, so you can use half your movement to get up and try and move in a direction. But it's difficult terrain, so every square for you will be 20.
Oh man. I don't have the. I have 2 of these. I have to use them though. Jesus Christ. Can I Misty Step another 30?
Which direction? You can do that.
Well, I can't go any further. If I go left, I'm gonna still be in the avalanche. Right? So, to the right.
Okay, I'll put you at the edge of the map, but that's where you'd be anyway, because that squares. Oh no, because you'd miss a step, you could go the full 30. So you're an extra square over to the right. But essentially, that's where you end is there, the end of the map. You're further beyond, but for this purpose, you can stay right there.
Okay. Yeah. Um, that's all I can really do since I can't.
Yeah. Alrighty. 138. You see the avalanche has rolled about 200 feet below you and still rolling down the mountain. You guess from where you are, it's 1,000 feet down the mountain
Oh my god.
until the avalanche could crest on the bottom of the base of the mountain, where if anybody's still in there, they'd be buried. What are you gonna do?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
So like the crashing of the wave of the avalanche right now is 200 feet below you and continuing.
Fuck. I knew I should have thrown a rope to somebody. Fuck.
So I mean, unless you have like some kind of magic ability, I don't know what you can do.
Me either.
Aside from like make your way down there, maybe.
Yeah, try to safely start going down that way.
Yeah, Arthur will assist you, and you guys will try to like go after the avalanche, but safely. So we'll say you two are safely moving down the mountain, chasing the avalanche essentially. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna delete you from initiative for now.
I'm okay.
And if you got anything, you just let me know, and I can throw it in there if you come up with something crazy or whatever.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out right now, so that's cool.
Okay, Guy, you are prone. At the start of your turn, you take another D10 8 bludgeoning damage. You're prone, but you're able to like get up. It just costs half your movement, and then it's difficult terrain to move in
So I
the
won't be able to
avalanche.
move technically.
Well, you will, but in this representation, you just move 1 square, right?
Okay.
Because your speed is 30, so to stand up, that's 15 feet. You would move 10 feet, and then dash, another 30 feet, so that's 45 feet of movement. So that'd be 2 squares on the map. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We wouldn't go square by square. We'd do the total and then move you the total amount, rounding down for the square variations. If that's what you'd like to do.
I mean, I feel like that's useless. I don't know. I'll ride with
Well,
it.
it is.
Fuck it.
It is some progress, unless you have something else to do.
Nope. I will move 1 square and
Well, you're not restrained or grappled or anything. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I mean 2 squares, that ain't shit.
Well, you don't know how much farther you have until you're out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all. I'll move 1, and then for my
You get
action?
kind of far out there though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now it's 40, 20. I can only go 2 squares. I don't know. What is that concentration? Nope. I'm a cat. No, it is concentration. I can't.
You can have it for a round, then you'd have to make the concentration check. You know that.
Yeah. What's my yeah, sure. I'll move 1 more over. That'll be it.
Okay. The avalanche rolls down again. You see everybody 138, and you all begin to tumble. Jamil, you see the avalanche roll behind you as you're safely out of it.
Shoo.
Um,
It was like Aunt Bunny falling down the steps.
yeah, but Guy Wingrave, I was gonna say Boo Boo, because Hugh is like mixed in, so it looks all funny.
He's gonna get up, boo boo.
Blazko and Hugh continue to be washed down the mountain another 300 feet. So, okay. I need you 4 to give me a strength saving throw, please. As you all are knocked prone again.
Whoops.
Hey, look at that. Blazko is the only one who failed. Everybody else will take half of this. So,
Hold on.
oh, Hugh. Yeah, Hugh.
Yeah, you also.
Sorry, I forgot him. So he's still saved. So, Blazko, you take 4. And everybody else takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are now effectively 500 feet below 138 and it's 300 feet below Jamil. Continuing to rush towards the bottom of the mountain. Wingrave. You take 4 bludgeoning damage from being beaten down by the avalanche at the start of your turn.
I already just took 2.
Yeah, you're going to take some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an avalanche, bitch. It ain't the wave at the baseball game.
All right, I'm gonna try to get up from being fucking. I'm gonna try to just get my bearings and try to
You
see where
get
the hell
up.
I'm at.
You use half your
Yeah.
movement to get up. You know that you were heading
Okay,
in the
so
right to the right. A few people headed to the
I'm
left.
gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to head to the right still again, 30 feet.
Okay. So you
Is
have
that be
well,
what?
you have 15 feet plus 30 if you use your action.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So like
So
a guy,
45.
you can only go 2 squares.
Yeah, that's what I just did. 2 squares.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Hugh, you take the bludgeoning of 3. Man, you got the lucky. I'm rolling low on these d10s.
Yeah.
Uh,
Taking that
Yeah.
blood to the face.
Yeah, I took 8.
yeah, yeah, he did. Go back. Hashtag feels bad. 3 points of bludgeoning damage to Hugh. You are currently prone.
All right.
What
Is
do you
there
got?
any chance of hell of me grabbing Blazko during any of that? Since my last action, whenever I was not underneath the avalanche.
No,
Is there any chance of
because you
hell of
guys
me
aren't within
grabbing?
5 feet of each other. It looks like you are,
Yeah.
but you're
Yeah,
not.
that's why I didn't
Like it's a
expect that.
mad
Yeah.
dash to get out of here, right? Unless you were
Right.
saying
Yeah.
I was running to Hugh or I waited for Hugh, or if anything like
Before
that
the
was said.
avalanche actually hit.
Like you
Yeah.
could spend your round trying to find him, and then maybe next round you guys could roll down that mountain together. You know what I mean? Like you could spend this round trying to find him and not escaping in preparation for next round, but I don't know how that would help your predicament.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's I don't see any logical person doing that. I'm just gonna try and get out of this thing.
Yeah, not. I mean, if you would have, the time to do that would have been the first round, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
as you're rolling down, you know, you're in the tumbling of the wave. It's not time to be looking for somebody. Okay, so you use your movement and dax action. What's your, so that'd be 40 feet total, right? Or 45 feet? Well, could you get up as 15 feet? So that leaves you with 15 feet plus 30, so 45. So you can go 2 squares to the left, if that's the way you continue. All right, and then Blazko. Come on, big numbers, no ways. 5 points of bludgeoning damage to Blazko.
Do I roll a strength for that?
Nope.
Before?
Take it, bro.
Oh, okay.
3D, from you. And now you're prone. Obviously, you need to get up. It is half your movement.
I'll do that. And then,
Okay.
which is 25.
Okay, so half of 25, I think it rounds down movement rate. So that'll put you at 10 feet of movement.
Okay, and then I'll use that with my, if I can dash the rest, which would be another
35.
35.
So you move 1 square total.
Damn.
Because you're currently you're swimming through an avalanche. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's why it's so hard to move. And your short little dwarven legs weren't quite made for this kind of movement.
Would rolling with it help anything?
Nope.
Damn.
All right.
Thought about that too.
The avalanche.
I'm mad about this fake cliff.
Slows down the mountain. Everybody give me strength saving throws.
Man, how long is this goddamn avalanche?
I don't know, you ever been in an avalanche?
1,000 feet. Then.
Yeah, 1,000 feet to the bottom. You'll reach the bottom now. Okay. Hugh's the only one who saved. Everybody else takes full damage. Wait, no. I'm sorry. Hugh, you see the avalanche roll past you as you safely are out of it. But you see Blazko get taken just shy,
Blazko!
just shy of the safe area. And it's crashed down at the bottom of the mountain. So everybody,
3 points of
yeah,
damage.
Wingrave, Guy, and Blazko, you all take 7 points. Talk some more, John.
Damage damage. What'd you do
7
that?
points of damage. And you see the avalanche just kind of like at the end with a huge cloud of smoke at the base of the mountain. Hugh 138 and Jamil 138 and Jarthra. You guys are probably about the same as Jamil currently, because you've been moving this whole time. And with Jarthra's help, he kind of helps you move down safely. He waved Jamil, and you guys move collectively together down to get Hugh. But it'll take you, a couple rounds to get down to Hugh. Hugh, do you want to go down to the base of the mountain, which is about 200 feet from where you are, the base of the mountain, where the avalanche has ended, and where you assume your party members are now buried?
Yeah, I guess I'll follow Blazko.
So the avalanche, you gotta follow the avalanche.
Save me!
Yeah. All right. So you three, Wingrave, Blazko, and Guy, being berated by the avalanche, tumbling head over heel, not knowing which way is up, you finally come to a rest, and you feel the weight of the ages upon you. You are blind and restrained, and you have total cover. So nobody knows where you are. Nobody can see you. That's a +5 to your honor class, kid. You're looking good, Johnny.
I'm untouchable.
Hey, so wait, who's all
Right
who's
now,
all
you see that the only people you see from your party, Jamil. So I'll do it like this. It's a little line. I'll show you guys the line I have.
Line.
That was the avalanche. So Hugh, put you guys up here, and Jamil. Oh god, all above the avalanche. Just for ease, I'm gonna put you to the left, Jamil, because you three are together, and Hugh is just a little bit below you.
Okay. Right.
And these three knuckleheads are somewhere down below the line, buried in the snow.
How far down is that from where we are?
200 feet from Hugh, 500 feet from Jamil.
Okay.
And you, 138. So here's how it works once you're buried. Like I said, you're blinded and restrained, and you have total cover. Total cover means nobody has line of sight on you. Nobody can see you.
Nobody can shoot you.
Right, exactly. They can't even aim at you because they don't know where to aim. You can try to dig yourself out as an action, following the rules of blinded and restrained, of course.
I'll be right back.
Yep, you can make an athletics check to try and free yourself, essentially. Now, I will say, if you fail this check 3 times, you cannot attempt to dig yourself out again.
We are one with the mountain.
It becomes impossible to free yourself. You have to rely on somebody else finding you and digging you out. Now, for every 5 minutes you are buried in the snow this way, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Damn.
So I asked, 5 minutes.
Oh.
So I want to talk to the people that are buried and figure out how you want to do your athletics check, right? Because if you fail 3 times, you can no longer attempt it. Do you want to do 3 rounds in a row before the first 5 minutes, or do you want to do 1 per minute and see where you're at? How do you guys want to handle these checks as far as like when do you want to attempt it?
So I got
all 3 now.
Well,
Okay.
Aside from that, I have a quick question. Because typically I'm reloading my gun right after everything. Is how heavily weighted down am I to move?
For movement?
Well, I'm not trying to move. I'm just like, can I touch my shit?
Yes.
Jerk off real quick.
It depends. I think I want to like it'll be a I don't know because restrained. I sometimes will rule that you can't do somatic components when restrained. So if you're restrained and you're trying to I don't know build something.
No, I was gonna grab
the,
like
no,
my
I might not
pistol
allow that, right?
and shoot up. So they know where I am.
Okay, I see.
But
you definitely give that a
I
shot.
want to know if I'm able to like, cause my guns are loaded typically all the fucking time. I
Well,
never
you
leave.
did reload that before the avalanche because you shot and then bonus action reloaded. So I will say that your gun is currently loaded, your musket. I think reloading might be an issue.
No, I know.
I might do like a dexterity check, see if you could reload while restrained.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Action for that round, and then you could then bonus action reload if you do the check successfully. That kind of makes sense to me. Seems like that could be that would be fair. Give you at least the opportunity to do it.
Now, would that count as my escape rolls or no?
Well, you can do the escape rolls anytime you like. That's what I wanted to talk about because first negative doesn't come until 5 minutes of being buried.
So I'd like to try to dig out, and then if I fail those checks, I'm shooting.
Okay. So it seems like Tater, are you in agreement with doing the checks like the first 3 rounds of your burying min? Your turn. Oh, really? Yeah. He was there. No. Oh, shit. That's right. You're not. I'm talking about Johnny. My bad. Johnny's second.
Look at him being all quiet, try to act like he's not part of it.
All right. So
He just
I heard
working really well.
Yeah, I heard Chris say the 3 rounds. So let's do that for between Blazko and Guy. Get Johnny time to come back from the bathroom or whatever.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go
Guy
first.
Okay.
I want to get my shovel and shovel up.
Okay. I will give you advantage on the check for using a shovel.
Hey, that's why I got it. Because the shovel sits out of the backpack, I think, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends. It could be a foldable shovel. No, I don't know. I don't think we get that nuance, Chris.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we were to get that nuance, and then I would have to see what other shit is in your pack when you try and pull it out.
Right. Well,
and then make it harder if it's on the bottom of your pack. You
right.
know what I mean?
It was on like the bottom.
Yeah. So
at least I thought.
It doesn't matter. It's just in your pack. You know.
Right. Okay. It's collapsible.
Okay. So you will have advantage on the check for using a shovel. I want to do something. I want it to mean something that you're blinded and restrained. How do you guys feel about the ones that are buried? The guys that aren't can chime in as well, I guess. Like a intuition check or like a survival or nature check or something like that to see which way is up.
I think that's fair.
That seems fair.
Does that sound? It's just going to be moderately difficult, not too difficult. It's absolutely achievable even by people who aren't skilled in those ways. But I
So
think
you have a tater moment.
Yeah, exactly. You could absolutely have a tater moment and fail your checks and just dig yourself deeper. Does that sound?
Fuck it, I don't care. Would like passive wisdom or anything help with that?
Wait, so if you're tunneling,
would
you typically be fine?
No, you'd still be blind and restrained. It's like crawling through a small hole. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like in the movies where they're going caving and shit, and they're
Right.
like literally wiggling in one direction. That's kind of how I see it. Either that direction is up or down or sideways or whatever.
This is a self-filling hole. So when you dig, just for every like shovel full you're digging, like 3/4 of it's coming right back.
Right.
Yeah, because you're trying to, you're not actually digging, you're just shifting, and so you're fighting against the weight of all the other snow. You're just trying to push the snow out of your, you know what I mean? You're digging, you can't throw it over your shoulder in the hole, you know what I mean?
Right.
Tired out in 1 minute.
Yeah, you're literally just like you're putting your hands together, pushing it forward like a spear, and spreading your arm and trying to move forward.
And you're freezing to death.
So let's do survival or nature, wisdom, to see if you can orient yourself towards the top. Okay. You have a strong inclination, strong intuition that you know which way is up, and now you want to try and dig out of there. So I'll give you advantage on your athletics check for your first check. Okay, you are unsuccessful. The snow is too tough to move out of the way currently. So that's one failed athletics check, Chris, for you.
Okay.
We'll go on to Blazko. We'll do each one by one, so that way we can build some suspense here to see who survives and who doesn't.
We're
Blazko.
moving down the mountain at the same time.
Yes, but these are rounds, bud. You guys are 500 feet up. It will be. You guys won't get down there until after the first 5 minutes.
Well, I can move 120 feet over to the down the mountain. So we can keep on steps away.
Yeah, but it won't be safe. You can do that, but then I'm gonna have to look to you for some checks. Yeah. Yeah, like just avalanche, so it's all like soft snow. You know what I mean? You can't see where the ledges are. Could you imagine, bro, like walking over the trail of the avalanche, and like it's all snowed over, and then you just walk off a ledge and you fall fucking 70 feet in the snow. You just fall like a 70-foot hole down in the snow. There's nothing there.
Pretty dark.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. I'm like freaking myself out. All right.
I don't know. Pittsburgh's a little scary.
Blazko, you want to try and dig yourself out? Is that right?
Yup. That,
Okay. So let's make a survival or nature check to see if
16
figure out-
survival.
Okay, great. Yep. So you know which way your instincts seem accurate. You know which way is up. And you try and get you out of there. Make an athletics check for me. All right. You're unable to move out of the snow. Your eyes are blind. Your body is too tight. The weight of the snow is just compressing down on you, and you're unable to make any headway. That is one failed athletics check currently.
damn it.
Tight like a twilight. Wing grade.
That's a big -1 on this track.
Well, do you
Negative
want
one.
to you want to dig yourself out? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So first we're gonna do survival or nature, your choice. To see which way, if you know which way is up. Hey, look at that. So you do.
15, 16, 17 feet.
Yeah, I know. You guys did great on the survival checks. I mean, ostensibly, those are probably the most important checks to make. Because you only need to make one of them. You won't have to make them again.
Okay, good deal.
But now the athletics check,
If I'm proficient, do I get advantage on this?
no, you just get to add your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Unable to dig yourself out. The snow is in your armor. It's in your way. Your head cranked down. You can't muster the athleticism to dig yourself. All the weight of the snow is too much to handle. So everybody failed their first athletics check. 2 more to go, and then you cannot do it again.
Alright.
Guy.
Come on, you stupid piece of shit.
Bro, that's what I say every time, and guess what? You're able to dig yourself free. You climb out of the snow like a dirty little hedgehog on Groundhog Day or whatever, pooping your head out of the top of the snow pile.
I do that shit from Ace Ventura when he comes out the rhino.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody else on the side of the mountain sees a shape turtling out of the snow like a dookie ready to drop. So, Guy, you have made it out. Blazko. I got somebody's dying. Blazko the same. Burst out of there.
Cool.
I start screaming. I'm like, "Ah!"
Yeah, exactly.
Before you start another avalanche.
Did you actually talk?
Exactly. Like firing your
Oh.
guns and then salute. I made it.
Oh, hits you in the mouth.
All
All
right,
right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Boom.
And you are able to dig yourself out of the.
I needed a shovel.
A couple times. Yeah, you did. A couple minutes shortly after the rest of the crew arrives at the bottom of the mountain, you see Wingrave, Guy, and Blazko getting themselves out of their holes, respective holes, and meeting on the bottom of the mountain. You guys survived. Good job.
Wait. 1, 2,
I'm taking a second wind.
we're all alive.
Yep. Everybody made it.
Am I okay with that?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay.
You okay with being alive?
No, the second.
I was going to suggest a short rest here.
Oh my god, shitty rolls.
At least you made the athletics check, Chris.
Yeah, I barely. Thank you.
The DC was 15.
You guys
Like
want
when,
a short rest here?
yeah, you see a couple hundred feet to the side is the base camp that you started, protected from the avalanche and just out of its range. You could go there and relatively safely short rest and begin your ascent again. At least that's what Jathra suggests.
I give Blazko a note.
What's it say?
It just says fuck off with the guns.
Yeah, invest in a silencer.
They're not a bard in the group, is
What'd you say, bud? I'm sorry.
there? I said there's not a bard in the group, is there?
No. Oh, yeah. No.
No, okay.
What are you looking for? The Song of Rest?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a bard.
We could use it to do a song of rest while we rest so we can get some more hit points.
I forget that shit.
Because you're like playing a pseudo bard, you know, flavoring it as a
Yeah.
ranger or stuff. So I don't know if I should say there is a bard, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to.
Yeah, they see me play my fucking harp shit. So
Okay, so you know he has like some bardic skills at least.
And I'm gonna give each one of them the healing hand ability I have.
Okay.
So this is for Guy.
Well, you have to use key points to do that, right?
Yeah, I have 3.
Okay, so you're gonna use 2 of the 3.
Yeah. Oh well, I was gonna use all 3 on one of each.
Oh, okay. When do you get key points back?
I think long rest right now.
Okay, so you'll be out for the rest of the day.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So
I'll offer to heal anyone who needs it after a rest.
Guy, you get 6 points.
thank you.
Blazko, you get 6 points.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Wingrave, you only get 2.
Hey, that worked for me, brother.
You get your key points back after a short rest, short or long rest.
Oh,
I
sweet.
think it depends on the level
Of
of the monk.
you spend key points. It is unavailable until you finish a short or long rest. At the end
Okay.
of which you draw all your extended key points back into yourself.
Okay, great. All right, then I was wrong, so that's perfect.
All right, that's awesome.
You got to meditate for 30 minutes. I didn't even know that.
Hmm
That's a requirement.
It's a part of the short rest. I assume it.
Yeah, well, I'll rest.
I lightly begin to pluck at my strings. Not too loud. Hold on. Let me make a roll. I roll for it, right? So
Roll for yes. You rolled a
song.
d6, yeah, or whatever. Yes.
Hey,
Oh. It's a mediocre song.
shitty rolls all day.
Oh,
Hey.
so,
Hot
so
cross
that's an extra
buns.
point for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 hit point before your
Yeah.
hit die.
So
Yep.
now you guys have less to spend from your actual
Hit dice. So now you can take a short rest, everyone. So you roll your hit dice, however what many levels you have, that's how many hit dice you have. There should be a little box on your paper that says hit dice. So
I'm at full.
I'm gonna use my bar die.
Hey,
Hey, there we
charisma
go.
modifier doesn't go in with Song of Rest?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think that's
Two.
something else.
you guys are talking about.
Song of
Alright,
Rest,
guess
how
not.
much it is, if it adds anything or not, but it's just a
No,
roll.
it doesn't. It's the roll.
Weird. Okay.
The dice goes up as you get higher in level, but
Okay, I think that's
I overheal. No, let me see. 26.
Jamil, make sure you get your hit points back.
I'm at basically full. I'm at 19 out of 20, so that's good.
I'll be right back. So you guys
okay. Sure thing.
Yeah, I seriously didn't know. I'm like, should you just like roll with the avalanche? Is that what you're supposed to do? Like, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
like what do you call it? The underwater tundra thing
Yeah,
or whatever.
or some like survival technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So it had this mechanic in the game. So I wasn't gonna. I was gonna stifle any kind of really unique solution unless
Right.
it was like a spell, some other magical ability. Like I
Jump
almost didn't
or
even.
some shit.
I almost didn't even allow the shovel. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
the mechanic is so cut and dry.
Right.
I didn't know, but I was like, but I can see a shovel, or whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't
it's-
know. Like I said, never been in an avalanche.
Yeah, and even fuck who's ever been in Avalanche survived. I don't give a shit. This is a damn game.
Yeah, true.
I don't care if you know how to do it. Your character don't. And let's say, oh, I made an Avalanche specialist. Well, he still knows that he's got to run to the left or to the right. That's it. Just because of the way the mechanic is, or at least the way it was made and for the game. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not very fleshed out. Because that avalanche in particular was 300 feet wide. And then the person at the back of the marching order was in the direct middle. That's why I said Jamil was in the worst place.
Right.
And so they didn't even say, there's no check in here to see if you know which way is left or which way is the shortest or not. So I made it passive perception, DC 13 to know which way was the shortest or whatever.
Right.
And so when you guys ran, that's it. And you know what I mean? The avalanche has 2 turns in the initiative. On initiative count 10 and initiative count 0. And on each turn, it moves 300 feet down. So if you're in it, you take the damage. If you start your turn in it, you take the damage.
Right.
If you're in it when it stops, you're then buried. Then you go through the buried mechanic. And that's it to the rules about avalanche. There's nothing else to it. You know what I mean? They don't give you any, well, if somebody tries to do this, then this
Right.
happens. Nothing. So I'm like, no, yes, no,
Right.
no, that kind of shit.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, it could have been bad if the rolls were bad, consistent. Because if you would have failed that check 3 times, you wouldn't have been able to attempt it again, and then every 5 minutes you would have suffered a level of exhaustion, and there was nothing you could do about it.
Now,
and then after 6 levels of exhaustion, you would die.
In that situation, I'm curious because I'm like, okay, if I get buried and I failed all the checks, because trust me, that's what I was thinking I was going to happen.
Mhm.
I was like, either A, I had my crossbow and I could try to fire a bolt out, which is kind of weird, or B, I could try to use like magic hand to like make like, I don't know, like a little marker, but I don't know if magic hand does that.
Doesn't. You have to have line of sight for mage hand,
Oh,
and
okay.
it can only move up to 5 pounds, which is not enough to get it out.
Right.
You
I was
can
gonna
have
use
a-
like a little marker, like over here, like a wave or some shit.
Yeah,
but
right. No, you'd have to
need
have
a
line
line
of
of
sight.
sight. Okay.
Area
We
you
have been
can
able to
see.
dig you out. I think I would have been able to find you guys.
You, yeah. So what would have happened is your survival would have completely relied on the people not buried and their ability to search the snow and try and find you. Now,
I was
there's no mechanic for that either. So I was gonna have to like make some kind of make a DC for a search and rescue kind of
right.
scenario. So I'm glad we
I was
didn't have to
gonna
do
use
that.
I was gonna use the orc stone to give us an extra hand.
It's the telepathy, the side crystal to just have somebody screaming and then like just be like, are we getting closer or further? Because they're blind and restrained, not deafened, right?
That's true. Like it would have been checks, you know what I mean? Because who's to guarantee that they can hear you, or you could hear them, right? That would be a check.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
you could hear them psychically,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't know where they were. You'd just be able to hear them.
I'm 45 degrees to the left.
Yeah, exactly. You don't. You'd have no relationship to judge that. They wouldn't be able to hear your crunching of your feet, or
Yeah.
possibly they could, but
What about
it's not a guarantee.
yeah, like I was yelling.
Mm-hmm.
32Y 17X.
Exactly. Battleship. You sunk my battleship.
I was thinking like Minecraft because they got the little coordinates in the corner of the
Oh yeah,
screen.
exactly. All right, fellas. Is everybody back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Buddy just took one to get a drink, but okay. The short rest is successful. Everybody is healed up as much as they did. Jarthra kind of looks to you, Blazko, and says, "Let's be careful with those, huh? We don't know when they'll cause another one." No, of course not.
Do you have any martial weapons? Well, perhaps pull that out, and let's hope we don't need it.
Well, just be. Jathro says, "You, if we needed you to shoot, you shoot, but use caution in deciding when to shoot." Perhaps, Jathro.
Does somebody have a crossbow he could borrow?
I have
Jathro
mine
shakes
behind
his
my
head.
back. Said I have mine behind my back.
Nobody else has
I
ranged
do
weapons.
actually.
No, I don't.
I
Hand
lied.
hand that to Blazko for a little bit if you would.
Oh, he was attacking. He rolled initiative.
That's right. Fuck. Sorry, Johnny. It's time.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Where is it? I know I got one. I do. I do have a light crossbow.
I do. I do.
I do. I got a golden ticket. Yeah, I'll give my crossbow to the guide. Or Blazko, I mean. It's a simple light
Okay.
crossbow.
All right, so you add a light crossbow to your page. All right, and how many bolts do you give him?
Total of 20. I'll give them all 20.
Okay, so you have 20 bolts for that crossbow, Blazko.
I haven't used it much. You might want to test it out beforehand.
shoot the crossbow, and there's gunpowder in it, and avalanche.
Damn it!
Okie dokie. You guys, Jathra looks to you all and says, "Are we ready to continue?"
I am.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guy says, "Fuck."
No one heard it.
Okay. So you guys begin your trek again. You've already traversed this area of the mountain, so it's not that difficult for you. And then you get to the point where you had the avalanche overtake you, and the goats. You see them; they're scattered about. They're no longer in the way. They're just looking at you, seemingly unharmed completely by the avalanche. And you guys pass right by them.
Was the avalanche allergic?
Yeah, the avalanche is allergic to goat.
Gesundheit.
And so you guys continue your trek up the mountain. After the avalanche, there's an eerie quietness to the mountain climb. The wind seems to have died for a moment. Although the darkness still persists, the everlasting night that Auril herself is causing in this area. With the aurora borealis above in the sky, your nearness to it being on the mountain, it's relatively beautiful. You see the flashing, changing colors in the sky. You see the Icewind Dale roll out from the mountain all around you. You hear the crunching of snow with everybody traveling. And it continues that way for a while. Eventually, you reach a steep, snow-covered incline dotted with jaggy rocks. And then lying face down in the snow is a humanoid in blood-stained, cold weather clothing. It's probably about 60 so feet from you guys, this body.
I'll double time to it.
Okay.
Tell me all to you think that
And
could
then
be?
maybe I'll give it a medicine check, Sal.
Okay. What did I said 60 feet.
Yeah, you said 60.
Is anybody else going with 138, like rushing
Yes.
over there?
I'll walk.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
rush.
Yeah, heal and spell ready for
Well,
this
all right, hold on a minute. Wait, start saying so at the same time. I'm not used to that. You guys normally don't say shit. Okay, so
Tell us.
Guy, you're just kind of casually walking.
Yep.
Okay. Jamil, do you run up with 138 or do you stay behind? What are you doing?
I'll walk swiftly. I will not run.
Okay, so you're just ahead of Guy. Wingrave.
I'm gonna be running, dog.
Okay, so you run up there with 138. See what the hell's going on with this body. Hugh.
Yeah, I'm running up with him.
Okay.
I
And
got heal
Blazko.
and spell ready and everything.
Okay, running as well. You're a little dwarf, so you're just right behind the guys. Little dwarf feet kicking snow. And bringing up the rear is Guy, Jamil, and your guide, Shitmouth, whatever his name.
Your old shit mouth.
Yep. Jarthra.
Scrolls.
Yeah, Jarthra. That's it.
Old Jarthra shit.
Okay. You see a body there, blood-stained, winter clothing, but you do see the body moving, the rise and fall of breath coming from this body,
Yeah,
but
give
it's
it the-
severely wounded.
Yeah, I was checking to see what if the ones are fate mortal.
I want to
Or
lay.
they're,
I want to lay my hands on and heal.
Hands on these nuts.
and see if I could tell what did it.
Okay, so you lay. How many points do you lay hands on, Wani?
5 points.
5 points.
Greedy motherfucker.
That's good. You feel the okay, there's the medicine check. Excellent. Thank you. 138. You feel the beautiful essence of love and beauty wash over this guy, who's half frozen, fucking wounded all over the place, it looks like to you. But you nourish him and you feel his breath ease. His breathing pattern eases and stabilizes. And his eyes flicker open. 138, as you're checking, you get the sense that this guy was mauled by that's a pretty good medicine check. Mauled by some kind of clawed beast, but not. It doesn't look like. Well, make a history check. Actually,
Sure. History.
yeah, it's not a four-legged creature. That's how much you know. It's something with claws, but the way the claws are positioned and that kind of stuff, it doesn't look like a creature with 4 legs mauled this guy.
It was Sandy Claus.
Yeah, it was Santa Claus. You would assume that whether you believe it or not, these are the marks of a Yeti.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna ask him. I said, "Were you here by yourself?"
It's just, thank God. Oh, by the gods. Oh, thank you so much. He's like holding his side. It's better. And he, takes his hand and he sees like pink snow, you know what I mean? The blood and the snow kind of washed together, but it's stopped bleeding from the healing. So he just gets this like pink snow cone.
I'll give him some water from my water skin.
Thank you. No. I was a part of the expedition. We were making our way up. We were attacked. Oh God. Oh, what happened
What
to
about
them?
the rest of the exposition left you here?
No, didn't. And with that, we see as an audience, right? Like snow fall to the left and to the right of Hugh and 138, and the camera pans up, and we see, we see 2 large white feline creatures like in that pouncing position, and they leap up. Anybody have a passive perception of 17 or higher? I think we just went over this, and I think the answer is no. Okay.
No, I got 13.
All right. So everybody's surprised. Let me move you guys to the battle map.
Unless you're a barbarian. I don't have it.
Oh, your map.
Everybody can see here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the dead scout. I know it's the same token, but this guy has a little blue mark on him. So forgive me, they don't have very many tokens. I didn't spend the time to make it different. But this guy is the guy that's injured, and this is your guide. I'll put a
left injured, right guide.
I'll put a purple on your guide. Okay. But here on the cliff just beyond this gentleman are 2 large feline creatures that are pouncing down onto you. They're called crag cat.
No.
Cag.
Rake.
Like Richard's wife, where the fuck it is.
Horn tip.
Ooh, that's right. This is my wife, Cag. If you can't pronounce that, you can call her her real name, Horn Tip.
Let's roll initiative for Point Tip and Cag. Like I said, they do have surprise for you guys.
Yay.
Yeah, I know it sounds great, right?
They've got surprises for us.
Wingrave, you gotta select your token when you do it. Is it?
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. We'll go to 10 as punishment.
All right.
Yeah,
Worth it.
I guess.
That's right. I'm too focused on the injured guy.
Yep. So I said. All right.
4.1.
Oh, and then this guy. I'll give the guy the initiative. Oh, you know what? He doesn't do combat, so he doesn't help you.
Not helpful, motherfucker.
He's just a guide. He's not paid to fight for you unless he's attacked. He won't.
I attack him.
So he's gonna fight you. Alrighty. So Crag Cat number 1 leaps down from on high. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they had that. All right. Leaps down and tries to pounce onto you, Hugh.
No.
15. Oh, yeah, 15.
Yeah, I got 16.
Okay. So he misses. The claw just grates across your armor, and you turn just enough so that the force of the pounce just kind of grazes past you, and the cat lands in the snow with a row right next to you. The next cat leaps at 138. Same kind of thing. It tries to pounce onto you. You would think that they were lying in wait for this person. They were going to eat this guy, but then you guys came up. So they wanted to eat you instead. So this one tries to claw you in a pounce. 20 for you, 138.
Good.
You know how I like it. You know how I like to get you, but
Yo, you always like to get me first to get me the worst.
give me first and the worst.
That's how Johnny's mama does it.
Okay, make a strength saving throw for me, bud, as the thing tries to knock you down to the ground. No. So it lands, and the claw gashes into your shoulder, and it seems to like catch onto your shoulder bones and just pulls you to the ground. You are now prone. You take 10 slashing damage.
Damn. Half my hip.
And because you are prone, the crag cat gets to bite you as well.
No good. Take the other fucking.
As a bonus action. 15.
Nope, missed.
Okay, so you slap it. You give it like a slap in the ear, and causes this bite to bite a bunch of snow as opposed to your intestines. All right, now we'll go to the top of the round. Guy, you saw these 2 large furry feline friends leap off and begin to try and maul your other friends.
Oh, if they're friends, I guess I'll leave them alone.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
that's what I'm thinking Guy would do. He would be like, "Oh, that's a battle between friends. I won't do anything."
Let's go with. I think all I have is support. Yep. I will fire. It's been a while. I don't remember how many attacks I have. I think I only have 1. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I'll fire the one on top of 138.
What are you firing?
My crossbow.
Okay, cool.
My heavy
Crossbow's
crossbow. Yeah.
My grenade launcher.
I call in a B-52 strike. Let's go. I have 100-foot range, so I'm good.
Yeah, totally.
Oops, 13.
13 hits exactly.
A 15 piercing damage.
God, bullshit.
Boom.
Best crossbow in the world. Oh, max damage, all right. Yeah, slams like right underneath the cat's like shoulder joint, one of its legs, so deep, almost to the felt or the felching or whatever it's called on the back of the crossbow, on the bolt. all the way just sticking out just a little bit. The cat roars.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay. The other one, seeing that, but wanting to get its morsel, lashes out at Wingreg, Q.
Yeah.
Tries to bite you.
Come on, shitty roll.
19.
That's not shitty roll. You got
Nope. Okay. 5 piercing damage. I
Oh,
just,
fuck hurt?
buddy got 10 points or whatever.
Five hurt?
me.
5 points. Yeah, that's it. For you. And the
Ain't that
claw,
bad.
buddy got 10. Buddy got 10 points from the claw, which is 1d8, and Hugh got 5 points from the bite, which is 1d10. Oh man, sorry, bud. Okay, that's the crag cat's turn. Jamil.
Yes. Going to spend 1 sorcery point, and I'm going to twin spell mind.
Okay. Here we go with the fuckery of sorcery points.
Hey,
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, so we both get 4. Oh, that's about average. That's not bad. Intelligence save 30.
Okay, here's the thing. They have advantage on these saving throws.
Intelligence saves.
Yep.
There's some smart ass cats.
You ever seen Cat? You
I
got
guess
2 of
since I have to
mine now.
fight Yetis, maybe that's why.
All right. The first one, the one on 138, fails.
Okay.
And the one below. So what was it? Oh, okay, gotcha. So I'll give him 4 psychic damage. This cat's having a bad day, bro. He's not.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, this is
That
the one
was
that,
bad.
yeah, he's bad day. He's a big. He didn't like what he bit into. Nasty man.
Robot
Robot.
man.
What was I putting for that negative shit?
Biting into old fucking tin can.
Oh, the blood. I'd use the blood drop. Okay. The other one, however, succeeds, and we
Oh.
see like, what's that? Like a not like a, I guess like a porcupine, but when similar to like how Mystique in the X-Men movies, when she
Mhm.
changes shape, it like washes, like scales flip over as it washes down her body.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah, we see that kind of effect with the fur. Like the fur on the cat begins to like flip on the backside as this iridescent shine as the spell takes effect.
Like those
And
cats in the Riddick movie.
yeah, kind of, yeah. And the spell reflects back at you, Jamil.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You gotta make a saving throw, kid.
And
Intelligence.
on the cast, it instead targets the caster. Yep. So you go ahead and make an intelligence save, smarty art motherfucker.
Okay. Is his save my save or?
Yeah, it's still your spell. Essentially, you just casted it on yourself because of the reflection of the crag cat.
Oh, I failed.
All right, so you take
Yeah.
4 psychic damage.
Should have called him Horn Tip.
I don't know if you have any resistance to that yet or not.
I'm about to look. I'm looking at it now. I'm trying to see.
Okay. And then you also will take the effect at your next saving throw for the end of your next turn is a D4 minus. Because these cats are known for their spell attacks.
Do it again. Do it again so you can
Yeah,
take the D4.
That's right. I want somebody else to cast a spell.
Teach him a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Which one failed though?
The one with the blood mark.
That's the one that's okay.
Yeah,
the one
we
below
didn't
that.
see the iridescent effect from this one. We saw it from this one.
The bottom one.
Yeah.
Reflect the spell back.
Yeah.
Right. One on you.
Okay.
All right, Jamil. I'm gonna put the little blood mark just to remind us that you have that mini bane going on your next
Okay.
turn. But I don't know that it'll affect you very much. Anything else for you, Jamil?
No, that'll be it.
Did you find out if you had resistance or not?
I don't. It's just
Okay.
weird.
I think you get it later.
That makes because I'm like, you should definitely have it.
All right, Wingrave, what do you got? You see your friends getting mauled by these terrible cat creatures?
I'm gonna make my way right here and slash this motherfucker right here. Let's do this.
All right, making my way.
I have fought doing that.
No.
I say it in my head every time.
I know.
20
That
Shit.
hits.
and hold on.
You hold.
Bam! Son, that's
What, you get
15
extra dice,
points of-
bitch?
No, I'm the fucking weapon master. Remember that shit I got with
No,
my
I don't.
greatsword? Yeah, where I can re-roll the 1 over.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good job remembering that.
Yeah. 15
So-
points of damage.
Okay, thank you. That's what I needed.
Yes.
Ow! You slash a big gash from like ass to his fucking stomach. A big line of red appears across the creature.
Right. That's my action, man. I'm just gonna hold
That's right,
steady.
and that's
and try
that.
to- Yeah.
Weapon
Hey,
master
watch-
that allows you to
No,
reroll the damage, right?
Great weapon. The fighting style, great weapon.
Okay. If I can make a macro for it, I'll put it in the chat for them to put in this thing.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool. Thank you.
138. You're prone. Thing next to you looks pretty fucked up, but it's still looming over you, licking its jowls.
I cannot get up from this.
You can. It just knocked you prone.
All right, I'll get up, and then I'm going to attack the fuck out of it.
All right. See fumbles happening, boys. Come on.
I'm using my spear, kid.
You got this, dog. I got a good feeling about it.
I hope you fumble right after Johnny said, "Damn."
Nope.
So close though.
Yeah, and then I do flurry of blows.
Okay, so 1 key point. That was your last key for the day.
No, I got them all back at fucking.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. You're right.
Stop trying to take away shit, man.
Man, I hate
Give
key
me
points.
max fucking
Whoa.
damage. You give me fucking the best fucking hits.
Max
Always fucking
damage.
prone,
Whoa.
Hey,
bro.
that's all right. He can be upset. I'll just hit him again next round.
I know. Give me the best one too.
Yep.
That's what I get.
How dare you talk back to the DM?
Did you get him?
13 does. Yeah, the D&D gods are smiting you.
Great weapon master, the feat.
The fighting style.
Okay.
Got 4 points of damage.
Where you uppercut him in the lower jaw.
Yeah.
Giving him a good hit to the mouth. All right. He's looking injured, relatively very injured, but still there and still willing to fight for the moment.
I still got 11 hit points, motherfucker. Come on.
I love it. That's my maximum damage I can do. He tries to bite you, bud.
Why does the guy get to go every fucking?
Every other turn that he gets to go. 20?
Got legendary actions. Yeah, hit me.
You got 20 points of damage on him?
No. Oh, there you go,
Okay.
bud. You get a little bit. 4 points from the bite. I rolled a natural 1 on. You get a little bit of a reprieve as he just nips you in the pinky toe. All right, Blazko.
I do a quick look around to make sure if there's more avalancheal type of snow.
What is your survival score?
+5.
Okay, so yes, you would think that in this area is probably a low chance of an avalanche, or there's still a chance of it.
Damn it. Fire off the crossbow.
Okay. You put your hand on your gun, you look around, and you're like, and you just pull out the crossbow and fire. Which one are you shooting at?
The one on top of 138.
Okay, yeah, it definitely hits.
And then, am I able to reload as quickly?
Yeah, yeah. You. I'll say yes. I'll say you can reload that quickly as a bonus action.
Is it still up?
Yes, just barely. Now it looks to be looking around to see for like a way out.
I'd like to do
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
and I'll fucking fire again. I know I can't reload after that though, right?
No, yeah, you have to
Okay.
bonus action before you attack.
God damn it.
Well, that's a 9. It's still a miss though. That's why I said that's a what?
No.
Still a miss. All right. So
That's
Blazko,
it.
you're staying put.
I'm gonna back up just a bit.
Okay. Feel free to do that. Q, you got.
Right. I'm going to stare the cat right in the eyes. I'm gonna tell it to sit.
Okay.
Cat manned.
Okay.
Wisdom save of 13.
Okay.
Does it understand this language?
Well, it makes it. And so I need Hugh to give me a wisdom saving throw. We see the
Yep.
iridescent fur flash
Yeah,
again.
I figured that would happen. Thankfully, I got
Lord.
good wisdom. Yeah, I made my own save.
Okay. All right. You feel the effect of your spell begin turned on you, but you fight through it with the wisdom of your deity on your side. But it seems unaffected. The cry cat unaffected.
God, I really wanted to sit down, but then just
And just remember, Tater, that something has to understand that your language, or you have to
yeah,
speak the same
yeah,
language.
yeah. Right after I said that, that kind of didn't make any sense.
Okay. Anything else, Hugh?
Nope, kind of wasted that. My bad.
All right. No, it's okay. Guy, I don't mind.
Johnny, what's your weapons rolls? 2D what?
6.
It's 2d6.
Okay, I'm almost done. All right. I'll attack the one still on top of homeboy.
Okay.
Sorry, I won't see my roll.
7.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're probably
getting the
glad you
misses
didn't
right.
see it. Yeah.
I have my
I don't
turn.
want to see that shit anyway. Okay. I was gonna say I thought this was the cry cat on 138.
Oh, of course it is.
It's not though. It's not.
Fucking displacer beast too.
All right. The one down there. Both of you guys are in front of it, so it's gonna roll random. Johnny is going to be even, and Hugh is going to be odd. Odd is Hugh
Oh
tries to
boy.
bite at Hugh.
Yeah.
14.
14 misses, son.
All right. That's it for his turn. Jamil.
Let's see. Okay, so that guy, I'm going to cast Desolate Whispers.
Okay.
Wisdom. Damn, only
All right.
7? Oh, that's so fucking lame.
Oh, you rolled 2 1s. That stinks.
Yeah.
All right. Wisdom save. All right. And for the first time, we see that iridescent flash from this cat.
Where did he get?
He got a 22.
Oh, yeah, okay, so even with the -4, he's still the best. Alright.
Yeah, he got a critical. Let me roll just to make sure. Yeah, so it'd be a 20.
Yeah, that's what I was
Thank you
saying.
for reminding me. Yeah, about that. But
But
now
he
you
takes a
make a
D4. Yeah.
you make a wisdom saving throw, and you do a D4.
Ooh.
Oh. All right. So, well, because last time we kept the damage, we'll keep the damage. I won't make you roll it again. The 7 psychic damage to you.
Yep, I'm going down, guys. I'm just not gonna do anything anymore.
Johnny, do you know how to change your weapon damage?
I can help him.
Okay, here's the macro real quick.
All right, throw it in there. You also, as your reaction, you move far away from you from yourself.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
You have an existential moment.
Oh shit. Okay. After RO, Sal, you got to put what do you call it? Less than sign 2. I'll put it.
That, oh, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's why I didn't show up. I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe.
Nope, it's invisible. All right, I got you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you have to move as far away from the crag cat. I think that makes the most sense.
Yep.
Okay.
As your reaction, you book it 30 feet back. You're like, oh shit! That cat whispered back. I see it. Thank you.
Yep.
Anything else for you, Jamil? Got another? You want to do a quick spell or
Nah, they keep saving me
no?
some.
Okay.
Gatorade. You're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like they're both pretty fucked up, and the one up top is more fucked up than the other one. So you know, it's pretty safe to say your friends have this well in hand. Let me help you out here real quick, Johnny, before you attack.
Yep.
Oh, where'd it go, Chris?
Here you go. Hold on.
Deleted it. This 6. RO plus 2.
Yeah, put that in a damaged spot and you're all set.
Okay, I'll give it a shot for you, Wingrave, just to make sure.
You.
I rolled a 6 and a 4. 5 and a 5. Bro, I'm better than you, Johnny. Okay. So I re-rolled the 1, but got a 1 anyway, so it kept it
Okay.
on the 8. There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Looks like I
All right,
rolled a
bro.
5 and a 2, and then it changed it to a 5 and a 5 plus 3 is 13. Okay. Awesome. Thanks,
Yeah,
Chris. That helps out.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Wingrave, you're up.
I'm gonna
What
slash
you got?
that cat again.
All right,
Same one.
fumble. Hope you fumble.
Boom.
Damn it.
20.
Yep.
11 slashing.
All right. Another roar of pain from the cat. Now it looks similarly injured as the other one,
Okay, I was just about to ask.
but it's still up and kicking. 138. You see the crag cat above you flash that iridescent fur for a second, and then Jamil hightails it away. But the cat is definitely looking for a way out. Seems to be assessing its situation and looking for a way to survive this, either by killing you or running. You're not sure. What are you gonna do?
I am going to.
Party like it's 1999.
I'm gonna hold my action and wait for it to attack me. I'm gonna give it the option to retreat.
Okay.
If it makes a move towards me, I'm gonna stab it.
Okay. It does retreat. Wow. Down the mountainside, like a billy goat jumping down the mountain thing. It's able to lively move down the mountainside, almost at impossible angles and speed. Blazko.
I'm like, I'll yell out, they should run off. They've taken the beating they deserve.
Okay. Get him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. That hits.
But I love animals.
And it shoots him right in the ear hole, bro. Goes right into the cat's head through the ear hole. Falls down dead, unmoving, in the snow.
How far the other one?
Out of sight. We are out of combat. And let's take our little break right here. Almost perfect timing. And then we can come back and you guys can talk to this frozen guy, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right.
good, homeboy.
So, be back in a little bit, guys.
Cool.
All right. What's up, Doe?
So,
So for my next round, I'd like to stab Johnny in right in the back.
automatically succeeds and it's a critical.
Sneak attack, right?
The collusion is real.
I've also been studying him for the past few rounds, so I mean, get that death attack off. Yeah.
Study D.
Waiting on Mike, I think. Okay. Everybody's here. Chris, Dexter. Okay, Dexter's there. Chris. No, Chris. Chris. No. I did not. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, we can work on that totally.
Am I back on time?
There you go. Yes. Yeah, totally like a makeshift silence. Yeah, we can totally work on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. I like that.
Did you learn? Um, with this creature, can we scan it and possibly use? I know it's a book game, but like, could you use its shit for stuff? Like it's
Yes.
like that ability it's used. Will that make something or no?
Well, it could be used to make some. Sure. Um, but you would know that towns have that kind of people.
Gotcha.
You'd have to take it back below the spine. You could probably sell it for a really good here in town.
You're breaking up, Sal.
Oh, is that better? Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta keep talking, man.
You could probably sell it for a good price here in town, but nobody here would be competent enough to make it into something.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? The guy, little frostbitten, seems to be exhausted somewhat, still slightly injured.
I'll cast lesser restoration on him, along with
Okay.
cure light wounds.
Put those in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, you guys just cast them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What's this mountain called again?
Kelvin's Karen.
Yeah, fuck mountain.
Fuck
Am I correct in assuming that lesser restoration cures a lesser or
The
cures
exhaustion?
the rank of exhaustion? I thought it did. It
Nope.
doesn't say it right there.
No, I think restoration.
Normal restoration. Oh.
Higher level version. So you can save that spell. You would know that's not what that spell does.
My bad. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You just give yourself, your character would know. Give yourself that spell slot back. You can just use the other one.
Did I miss this guy's name?
No, he hasn't said it yet.
Oh, okay.
Right. You seem to have revitalized. Still exhausted, but all his clothes and stopped bleeding. The bruises have faded. Looks to be as well as he. Says, "Oh, thank you so much. Can't believe I survived. How are you up here? Good. Think tomorrow you came. What
You were at the group from what was that town? Targos?
Yeah, yes. We were the adventuring party. We
How many are left?
no, we were attacked by a yeti. Able to lured away. It chased me down the mountain, but it got a hold of me. But even then, I was able to hide from, escape it. But I don't know the outcome of the rest of the group. My name's Garrett. Garrett Vierlin.
Garrett. Weren't you the leader of that group?
Leader, more like a guide, expedition captain, sort of. I'm rather fond of the wilds and things of that nature, but seems this one got the best of me, like pats his wounds that are my group. They don't know what happened. There was
You're coming in and out, Sal.
yeah. If I take a break,
I don't know what your headphones are doing. We can hear it.
yeah, I don't have my other to fucking deal with it.
Shit.
Where they went. I'll try and talk a little louder.
I heard if that helps, but no one else did because I could hear you from the other room.
Oh. Let me try and get out. Is that any better?
Yeah, well, we got to
Yeah.
hear you talk more for it.
Okay, all right.
It rarely pops in for important information if there's ever
Yeah, it
anything
only
that
goes bad when
Like I
or
read now.
goes bad
The last two
when
words.
Popped out again.
Those last two words we didn't hear.
see, because I said important. That's why
That's right. the
it only goes
important
out when yeah, I see it. I see what you're talking. Stop.
Yep.
Fuck.
bits.
The sensitivity down. Maybe that'll help. Okay, is this any better?
Yep. Same.
Okay, great. So that seems to fix it. Still on, still talking, still loud and clear, no
Yep.
dropping.
Yeah, y'all
Okay.
good.
All right, cool.
What is this name, Sal? If you don't mind me asking. Hold
I'll never tell you.
on. Never tell.
I know what that name is. I don't know how you know what that name is.
Take notes. Hold on. I'll
Yeah,
put what I have in my notes.
I
yeah.
feel like it was
I
brought
did.
up at some time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Torgus told you. Yeah. That was the guy.
From her group.
From the traveling
The blue
caravan,
The blue
who
eyed
had the
devil.
blue eyes and wore like normal clothes. That Jamil and Wingrave said that massive description of the gentleman they meant out in the wilds,
Ooh.
who left the traveling group to join up with this band of adventurers to go up the mountain.
Right. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the
That's
group
right.
name of the
That's the guy's
adventurers
name.
or if that's the guy's name. Okay,
That's the
gotcha.
guy's name.
That's why I have it in gray. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna ask him if he's well enough to travel to find the rest of his group.
He says yes. Yes. Now, thanks to your magic, I believe I can. Although I don't know how much help I'll be. I see you have Jasper with you. He's rather skilled as well. The dwarf guy looks and claps the guy on the shoulder and says, "You did well to make it this far." He says,
I'll go ahead.
yeah. So Garrett's just like, yeah, my companions. They were Mockingo, Growling Bear, Alkanatha, a male Goliath. Um, he's like naming his companions.
Right.
Try and say that, bitch. Hurry-Loo, Fishfinger.
Okingo Growling Bear.
Oh, try the last name, Smarty Art.
Akhenathi.
Nothing.
Fishfinger, a female halfling.
Fish finger.
Like,
Yeah. He tells you that
Oh, it
Perry
literally
Lou.
is fish finger.
Yeah, Perry Lou is a stalwart companion of Makimigo. They two are very close allies. And then Asterix, a female tiefling. Garrett says, I don't know much about her, but she does mumble and swear a lot. And then there was that blue-eyed gentleman who joined us. But just before the Yeti attack, he went a different way on the mountain. He said he had private matters to attend and only wanted to accompany us up there for safety.
Which way did he go?
The mountain there. He looks to Jareth. You know the path, Jareth, just past that rock shaped like the letter C to the right. You would go. He says he went left. He kind of tells the guide a certain spot in the trail where he broke off. And he says just after that we were attacked by the Yeti. He says if you can If you can find my friends and make sure they're safe, I'd be so thankful. I feel worried for their safety. I'm sure that Yeti went back to look for them.
Not sure if it was the Yeti friend.
Oh yes, he looks at the wounds. You see like the huge gouges in his armor and shirts. Definitely looks like he was mauled by some kind of large creature. He says, "This was a Yeti that did that. I swear it."
And what was your expedition here for?
Well, mocking to go. He's determined to find Omeneta Tarkark. That werebear Goliath.
Oh, I have his name.
Yeah, I can't with these fucking names, bro. I swear to God. It's gonna give me an aneurysm one of these days. Tark. I say it. When I hear myself trying to read it, I sound like a damn retard. He's determined to find them, and challenge them and prove his mettle against her. And of course, Perilu accompanies Makinago everywhere. And then, like I said, I don't know about Asterix. She wasn't really forthcoming, but as to why she was coming on the trip. But they all paid well enough, so I didn't ask. And then the other guy, Stefik, he had personal matters to attend to in the mountain. He wanted to accompany us for safety, he said.
Wouldn't it be CPEC?
Sefik, I think it's pronounced. I could be wrong.
Stefik.
Yeah, Sefik. Caltros, like
Oh.
Fuck you.
Couch.
Bro, like cow. I'm trying to fucking read that word, bro. It's just difficult. I don't know, he says. Thanks to your administrations, I can make it back down the mountain. If you promise you'll look for my friends. Oh, all right then.
More safety in numbers, my friend.
Yes. I don't. All right. He kind of he seems to reaffirm himself that you can tell he's having like self-confidence issues. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough because of the whooping that he just got put on him by the Yeti. But with all you guys and Jasper there, he decides to accompany you.
All right.
We'll do our best to keep you safe.
Thank you. Hopefully we find them well. If we're ready.
Let's go.
Guy writes a note and holds it up to you guys that says, what are we looking for the blue-eyed guy for again? Are we getting paid for that job?
Yeah, we find the murderer.
He scribbles and it writes, oh, you think he's the murderer?
Of course we do.
He's an enforcer of oral.
He is.
I start to write, and then it says, what facts do we have to know that he's the murderer other than he works for our or whatever? Because we have friends that travel with us with the same blue eyes as well.
To us by the same guy.
He was the one that gave it to them.
No, he's saying, how do y'all know he's the murderer, though? Saying, if these guys have blue eyes, there might be others with blue eyes doing this act.
He only
That's
kills
what 38 said. He's the one that gave it to them.
Gives it to him as a precursor to kill them later as sacrifices.
Wait, say that again?
He uses the curse, the blue eyes, as a precursor for his murders. It's like he gives you, it's like a really sick gift he gives you, and then he kills you later.
Wait, so now I'm confused as a player. So there's murdering happening in Tin Town, right?
Yes.
So y'all think he did it because
He was in
he,
every town when the murders happened.
And he
but
has a
aren't the
job.
people still doing their sacrifices anyway? Because from what I understand, they're only the people that are dying are the ones that are trying
The
to
raffle.
skip the process. No, they skip the raffle. It's like if we have a raffle to see who's going to die, they're the ones paying to take their name out of the raffle.
Right.
So why would he kill
He's
them?
he's murdering other people.
Now I'm even more confused. There's
He's
more
a-
people murdered?
Yeah, he's a serial
killed
killer.
One of them, well, right? As far as at least one person we knew who was a little bit who paid their way out of it got murdered by that, right? And
I
from the
think.
Well,
I
we
think.
don't know.
not these
I
characters,
think this is
but
so.
the
I
original
want
characters.
what I'm imagining happening here is that this is all happening in character. I know with Guy, it's a little bit difficult to have this deep of a conversation, but I
Yeah.
think I want this to be from the character's perspective. That's why I'm being quiet. I don't
Mhm.
want to give that meta game knowledge. I like that the characters here have different understandings of the situation. So I want you guys to work that out as characters. You know what I mean?
He's the
Yeah.
prime suspect.
So I'm not
of
gonna
Town.
say anything. Is what I'm getting at. I'm not gonna be like, oh, your character knows this. I like that it's kind of misinformationed out between you guys. So I'll let you guys kind of talk it out. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
He is the prime suspect in the 10 town murders.
I'm trying to figure out what makes him the prime suspect just because he has blue eyes.
And he was in every town when the murders happened.
So are
And
like
and
so are we,
and
right?
and our two friends, they remember him from being the one who cursed them with this.
Every person who has been killed also has blue eyes. We weren't born with these blue eyes, we were given them. And unless you can point out another person that we've ran into that also has the ability to give blue eyes to people, he's our best lead.
Okay, I think we're confusing it because what I'm saying is if there's a murderer, he's not going to be found because he's hiding. So that's not exempting anybody with blue eyes. This isn't a story going around town saying there's people with blue eyes that are being murdered. It's there's a murderer with blue eyes killing people who try to skip the raffle.
But he may be hiding in plain sight.
Right, and he might be exacting revenge for Arl for skipping her wrath.
So we're reaching that far.
Well, no, he is the murderer who's hiding.
How do you know he's the murderer?
Well, he's hiding, and he's got blue eyes.
So are our friends blue eyes?
Right,
And
we know what happened to our friends.
Right, but
gave
no telling if he's giving this gift to other people.
So why wouldn't we follow this lead? Because he's the closest thing we have to getting answers.
I'm not
Right.
following the lead. I'm following the money. So I'm trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out, or I'm trying to figure out what.
Well, in that case,
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to piece it together because it just doesn't make sense. If you guys are looking for this guy, I'm not just going to be like, oh well, fuck it, and turn around and leave. I'm saying, why are we looking for this guy? Because I don't remember. You guys are saying because he's the murderer, and he's like, wait, how is he the murderer if we
that's
have
what we
no
believe.
proof of it? Because there
no,
could
that's-
be
that's-
another
that's-
person with blue eyes going around doing that.
But that's not what we don't think that. We think
Yeah.
that he is the guy who's doing all the murders because he's been in all the towns,
Murders occurred.
and
He has to.
all the clues lead up to this guy. He just spent days getting to this mountain and almost dying, so there's nothing else. He's the guy. He's the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
so
give her
the only
getting-
two evidence that we have him being the killer is he has blue eyes and he's traveled.
He also gave me and Wingrave the blue eyes.
Yeah, that's the big.
You guys
thing.
aren't murdered. That's what I'm saying. How does that connect to the murder of the people of the raffle? The blue eyes,
He-
the
Because he-
killer has blue eyes, not the murder. The people dying have blue eyes. So how does that connect them?
Because
The
the
people who
dying
skip the
have
raffle,
try to
he's
skip
exacting
out
the
on
revenge.
Oral's revenge, and they have the eyes of Oral and shit. So I mean, They didn't mark.
So you're saying the people dying have blue eyes? Have the
No.
blue eyes?
No, not at all. Never.
So
Those
he's acting on the Jarl's orders to kill the people that skipped the raffle.
We believe so.
I don't think there's a Jarl.
Who's on first?
He's doing this on his own volition.
Wait, so now you're saying that he did
Oral,
to
not
himself?
Jarl.
He's not having. You know what I mean, Tater? He doesn't have. So you're saying that he's just doing this just because he's not doing this because he's ordered to.
How about
Yeah,
this?
he's not.
How about we find the guy and we figure it out after we catch him?
Oh, can someone
do
answer
many
my
things
question,
on-
please? That's not cool. Thank you.
I do many things on account of the Morning Lord.
I'm
They
confused.
might do many things on account of Oral. The cold bitch.
Tater, I'm confused. Hold on, let's go back. All right, I'm trying to figure out. Right, why do you guys think he's murdering the people? Don't tell me anything else. I just want to know: is he being ordered to do it, or is he just doing it?
Doing it.
Because that's the only clues the DM's given us.
Okay, so you guys think he's doing it just to do it, right?
Well,
I'm sure there's some kind of religious response behind it.
Right.
Oral is very
Are you asking in a
wholehearted. Like,
metaphorical sense, or are you asking in a literal sense?
Right. Is he doing it? Like, this is something, of course, we'll need to ask him or try to figure.
Are you asking
But-
what his motive is?
No, not a motive. I'm trying to connect the dots because it's like they're saying, okay, this guy's walking around town. He has blue eyes. That's the only evidence we have that he's the one killing everybody.
Hold on.
I'm coming from a
asking these questions
perspective.
after we just climbed this mountain.
I'm asking
No,
the perspective.
Hold on, Chris. You're missing what they're saying. He's not just walking around towns. That you guys have learned that he was in every town when the murder happened. Everywhere that the
okay.
murder happened, he was in town that day.
Right.
He was in
Gotcha.
that town on that day. You
Yeah.
guys have learned
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
That's
That's
what
what
he said. He
they're
was in
saying.
every town when the murders happened.
I'm
Blue
like,
eyes.
oh, well, he may have just been in the town and then he left, and then it's like, oh, a murder's appeared. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mm-mm.
And
No,
then the
he
blue
was there.
eyes.
He was there when the murders happened.
Yeah, and then
So I
the
wanted
blue
to
eyes.
ask as a player because I was confused on that.
Blue eyes came from the fact that people who have been getting murdered remember somebody with bright blue eyes, very similar to the ones that me and Wingrave have, being around town. And they've been on a killing spree. That's why we had to leave the last two towns and why I've had to keep my face hidden when we go to certain places.
Right. Yeah, I get that. But all I'm saying is just as he gave you guys that ability, because from what I misunderstood was I thought he would be in the town, leave, and then the murder would happen as a chance. Like that's a possibility. Maybe there's another person acting on his behalf because you guys got the blue eyes. That doesn't mean somebody else other than him might have it as well, going around committing the murders. Maybe for him, maybe not for him. But I just thought it was kind of weird. That's all. Him working for so-called evil thing flying around, giving him
DnD.
orders. Yeah, I was gonna say D. I wasn't sure. Giving him
Mhm.
orders to kill people who are doing things corruptly doesn't sound like her kind of like. Why would she have him just do that when she's getting her sacrifices anyways? That's just extra, you know. So that's why I was
Well-
confused, but now I get it. Okay,
Well,
thank
so
you.
the reason behind that, like why she would order him to do that, is because people are getting out of being sacrificed to her. So
Right.
she is sending him to punish those who would try to worm their way out of that sacrifice.
So is she essentially demanding these sacrifices from each town, or they just figured?
Unknown.
Because they just
Unknown.
figured that.
You don't
Okay.
know. You don't know.
All right. Cool. All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys. We can
No,
continue.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good to. I imagine that all in character, so I like that kind of stuff. So while you guys talk, Garrett kind of gets himself together. You guys figure out your plan. You've learned that now this Sepik guy traveled with them, and just up the way here, he went a divergent way on the mountain, somewhere off the beaten path for personal reasons, as far as Garrett told you. And just beyond that split off, the Yeti attacked the caravan, where Garrett was able to lure the Yeti away, but suffered grievous wounds. Area. Yeah. Sorry. He was able to hide and lose the Yeti. So now he wants you guys to help him find his group. And you guys at least know somewhere up on the mountain is the suspect of the murderer you're looking of the murders in 10 towns.
Right.
You guys leave this little area. See, I marked it the fallen climber. um, Continuing up the mountain, Gareth looks to you all and says, as you guys approach a rather perilous looking sheer cliff, he says, now, this is the hardest part of the climb. But we're going to cling to narrow ledges and scale icy cliffs until we get to the top of this crag. Make any preparations, he says. So for this area, you guys, for this area of the mountain, you have to do like a zigzaggy kind of mountain climb, like an actual mountain climb, not just like walking up a trail. It's this area up here. Essentially, you guys are like going up these like rocks and shit.
We tie ropes to each other.
So, yeah, you guys tie ropes, get out climbing gear and such. So I'm gonna need athletics check. 3 of them. We'll do it in rounds. So
From who?
the
Everyone?
first everybody in the group.
Okay.
How much rope do people have? I have 50 feet.
I probably also have.
So I'll say this: there's no danger of falling or slipping or anything. It's basically time wasted.
Oh, okay.
So your consequence of failure is wasted time and exhaustion.
Gotcha.
No damage, no getting lost or anything like that. So those are the consequences here.
Gotcha.
So we can narrate that you guys, tie your ropes, put on your climbing shoes, and make your way up. And let's just see how long it takes you for everyone to get up. So let's make athletics checks. You can go at any time, just one per person, please. Okay.
Damn. Yeah, +3 to my athletics.
We got one more for Jamil, I believe. All right, Jamil pushed it to the success of the DC is 10 athletics. So this is a group check. So the group succeeded as a whole. So your progress is maintained. But Blazko and 138, you suffer a level of exhaustion for failing the check.
Good.
And so now the second bit of the climb. So that was probably the narrow ledges section of this perilous section of the mountain. So now you guys are scaling icy cliffs. So let's do another athletics check, everyone, please. And now 138 and Blast of disadvantage because of your exhaustion. Good job, Wingrave. Good job, Hugh. You're all about this climbing. Bad job, 138.
Oh, fucking with disadvantage.
Yeah, no, right? Like you. Okay, so looks like let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blazko, I think I need. There he is. So even with disadvantage, Blazko is still able. But Jamil, you slip on the ice, and 138. You just feel your strength in your arms kind of give out.
Yeah, because that thing pounced on me.
Yeah, exactly. You got to look at a little malfunction in some of your joints, and the first section made you tired. So you take another level of exhaustion. Jamil, you take 1 level of exhaustion. Do you have the exhaustion tracker on your character sheet, bud?
I do.
Okay, cool. All right, so you can see what the if you give yourself 2 levels there, you can see what it is that happens. But as a group, you guys maintained your progress and are able to keep going up the mountain. The last and final check, you guys are basically jumping over cracks in the mountain, like big crags and stuff, making sure nobody falls within. Let's do another round of athletics check. Wingrave did good. 138 passed. Good job. Hugh passed as well. Guy, great. Blazko, great. And you have disadvantage, Jamil. Hey, all right. You guys,
Hey.
everybody passed this one, and you maintain your progress, and you are beyond the perilous climb. And so, as you guys continue, you didn't lose any time here on this section, and Garrett and Jarthra are rather impressed. Garrett said it took them about 5 hours to get up here with Periwinkle or whatever the halfling's name was, and Asterix, Perilou, that's what it is, who were having difficulty in this section of the mountain. He says, you guys travel about another hour. And he says, here is where the split off happened. He says, and towards the right is where Sefik went. And then straight ahead and up the mountain is where we went and encountered the Yeti just beyond. About another hour's journey up the mountain is where the Yeti was encountered.
Oh, so we're at the
You're
we're almost
at the
there.
divergent point right now.
With the sea, right?
Yeah, I just made that up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just some marker on the trail that the other guide would know where it is. If he told you guys, you wouldn't know what the fuck it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's Z-shaped rock. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's it. And you turn left, you fall off the mountain or whatever. So yeah, you're at the point Garrett tells you where Sefik went that way, and we continued straight ahead, giving you guys the option of like, you know, if you want to go that way or you want to continue or come back. You know, what do you guys want to do here?
Need to find this map.
Really,
Let's after Sepik.
yeah. That's who we're looking for, right?
It is.
Head back around if we don't find anything. Try and save whoever's fucked.
Do we pay for the guide already?
Yes.
You paid for a
Pay
day.
for another day.
A day, right?
Yeah.
But he is also a guide, right?
Garrett, yes, not as good, but yes.
All right, I'll write a note saying, think we could convince him to stay to guide us back, because I don't know if that lady's gonna head back or not.
The Garrett.
Yeah, I'm writing that to everybody in our group, not the two.
Okay.
You have enough gold.
Maybe it's worth paying both.
I don't have the money to pay both.
I mean, I'm offering to help.
Because it was 10 a day, right?
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm wrote it down. Hold on.
Hold on a second. I can look it up.
I think it was 10 a day.
Yeah, because I remember I didn't have them for like the entire thing, unless we were able to get on and get off it like in the same day, basically.
We could let Jareth go because the other guy seems to be already be paid and responsible for finding his group, and we're helping him do that.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong town. That's why I can't find it. We'll say 10 a day. I don't know. I'll go with that.
I'm pretty sure that was it. So.
Yeah.
What's the question again, Chris?
Oh, well, I was just curious if you guys wanted to tell the lady. I don't know if how long she's staying with us, before she heads back. But
what lady?
that guy to stay with us.
Jareth, he's talking about.
Okay.
Garrett. I thought it was a female. My bad.
No, it's a dude. It's a dude.
Garrett's
Okay.
the one that's already with the other caravan, or with the other group.
Jarethra. That's the one that we found in the snow.
Right.
No, Fuck, damn it, Jarthra.
Jar Jar. Uh huh.
Yep, is your guide.
Okay.
Garrett, the green one, is the one that was with the expedition that already went up the mountain.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out if y'all want. I don't know how long Jar Jar's going to stay with us, but can we convince Garrett to keep traveling with us, and then he can take us back, or do y'all just want to keep Jar Jar?
I think the previous agreement was we were paying Jar Jar. Garrett is hitching a ride with us for the safest route back, rather than going alone. Right?
Jar Jar just got money, and she's leaving like after the day is over. Or is it a pay till we get back type of deal?
That's what I thought it was.
It's pay per day, and that was
Okay.
explicit before you left.
So like when the next day happens, she's gonna want 10 more gold, or she'll head back. Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So either let her go on her way, or we can see if we can convince them to keep traveling with us, just so we have a guide to get back. Or if y'all want to keep spending the 10 gold on Jar Jar, then we can keep Jar Jar.
I think we were planning on keeping Jar Jar.
All right.
Am I wrong with that? Because that was my I was gonna use all my gold to keep him.
That's up. That's up. Oh.
I got 10 gold to put it.
Yeah, so I mean, as for the other person, I was under the impression that they were staying with us for safety and to go look for the party, but
Oh, okay. I didn't. I misunderstood again. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
So you guys talked that out with a guy here at this intersection. Still, what do you guys want to do? You still have a couple hours left in the day before you can long rest. Which way are you guys heading? Are you heading up the mountain to help Garrett look for his people, or do you take the expedition a little, on your track towards your goal and try and find this Cephalic?
Jamil says personally, I think we need to go search for Suffolk. If there's time, or if it's a dead end, we can also go help after the fact.
Both seem dangerous, right? Because if you continue, supposedly there's a Yeti up ahead, and then Cephalic is some kind of mass murderer. So neither of them seem pleasant, I guess.
Yeah.
As far as your health goes, Jamil, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really a quote unquote safer option, as far as you can tell.
Oh no, I'm hardcore still over Suffolk. I know, it's a entire group of adventurers. Like I know the city's dangerous, but like they got a chance.
All right, I got you. Okay, cool. Anybody else weighing in on the conversation about which way to go?
That's you. I'll say hello. Oh god.
Wingrave would probably be more interested in catching this mass murderer if he's an evil doer.
It was 138. Bud, say anything?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go catch the murderer, and then possibly help to find the rest of his party.
Torn between the two as far as helping whoever might still be alive or catching the one who might take more lives. But
Well, it doesn't mean we don't have to choose one. We can do both. We just got to do one first.
exactly.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
let's go catch the murderer and then go after the.
All right, so it looks like the group's consensus is go after the murderer, at least first. And Blazko is in agreement as well. Jareth kind of sighs. Just this area is rather is not traveled often, but I'll do my best, and Garrett will help. Garrett nods. So the dwarf and the human kind of lead the way, trying to find any kind of sense of trail. An hour goes by, and they kind of come. They stop up ahead, and as you guys approach, they kind of give you the signal to kind of get down, get down. Then you all crouch and look around this rock, and around the corner you see like a cave opening with like icicles that come down from the top of the cave mouth, and then like ice sickles that come from the ground that make almost like pointy teeth. So it looks like this cave has like ice teeth on top and ice teeth on the bottom. You know what I mean? Like fangs and shit. And he says, never seen that before. Garrett agrees that they've never seen this cave on the mountain before. But he says there was a trail, a drag mark, it looked like, that led into that cave. And there is like as you guys all look, Scooby-Doo style, you see like a blue flickering light coming from the back of the cave.
We've seen those lights before. Well, you guys have, haven't you?
Jamil and Wingrave have, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Wingrave and like we have to find a way to put out the fire.
Yes, we do.
Garrett and Jarrah say, well, if he's that murderer, we're gonna stay here and wait unless we hear you guys are in trouble. I think we're gonna wait out here.
Fair enough.
So
What
you're
are
at
you
the
gonna do
cave
if we
opening.
are in trouble?
They're gonna help. They say. You don't feel very confident in their help, but they said if they think you guys are in dire straits, they will come in and try and help. But
Before we go in, Hugh, can you possibly give me some healing before we start this battle?
Absolutely. Just ask anytime. How bad are you off?
14 points.
That's a lot of points.
I'll take whatever you can get.
you notice Jamil is wounded as well.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is.
I'm at 8.
Oh, you don't look like it, Rondo. Your bar that looks green to me.
The whole thing, really? Maybe
No,
in the
there it is.
shadow.
There it
but
is in
yeah.
the shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I'll
the
heal
shadow of the
Jamil for
mountain.
10 points on my laying hands on, the rest of my laying hands on.
Oh, that works.
To
Yeah.
Jamil?
Yeah, to Jamil.
Okay, so Jamil, you get 10. And then Hugh, you're going to try and heal 138?
Yeah, 138 gets one first.
Uh,
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. It's a good roll.
That should be fine, buddy.
Maximum. Nice.
You sure? I got another couple in the tank.
Oh, save it for later. I'll need it.
I'll see
You
you in
guys.
about 5 minutes.
You enter. Well, so you guys kind of take the step around the rocky corner, and you see the ice cave up ahead. What are you doing?
Enter.
Guess we're heading in, yeah.
Okay, what's the marching order look like?
In the back.
I'll be first.
Second to last.
I'll be second.
Okay, first.
Dude,
Second is 138.
somewhere in the middle? Where
It's gonna go. It's a 2x2 kind of order. So
I'll go first with
so you're next to Wingrave.
move up to
Right
wing.
next to Fishman. Sorry.
Okay.
Neil.
And then so Hugh and Blazko in the middle. All right, cool. All right. That's how it will be. You guys step through the cave entrance. There's plenty of room in between these ice teeth, so to speak. The cave bends and winds down just a little bit, maybe about 30, 40 feet. It turns to the left, and then another 30 feet turns to the right. But they're very like wide turns. It's almost like an easy snake crawl back here. It's not actual turns, right? Because you can still see the light in the back of the cave. You see the dancing light of fire, but uncharacteristically, this fire is blue. And as you guys approach, you see that the ground turns from this rocky, like slush into like glistening ice, almost like the ice of like an ice skating rink. Very like glacier in its appearance. And as you guys approach and are able to see what the light emits at the end of the cave, you see the light is being cast from this huge blue brazier made out of this like snowflake like ice sculpture. And then in the middle of this ice sculpture is a blue fire raging, and the fire is dancing off of this glacial ice on the floor, and also dancing off the pile of coins and treasure that are laid before it. The ground is like a circular dais of ice with a 5-foot perimeter around it, like a step up onto it. And there are 4 pillars in the room as well that have depictions of like ice demons, or not demons, but ice spirits and ice windy kind of frosty malicious nature spirits, we'll say. And there you see a gentleman with his back facing you on one knee, knelt over, it looks like a dragonborn corpse. And you see him working diligently, right? He's got his hand and he's bringing it down with this blue dagger made out of the similar kind of ice as the floor. It looks like very glacier, shining ice. And he's doing God's work, so to speak, right? You see him stabbing and cutting and removing bits of sinew and gore, staining the floor there with red as you guys approach.
Ew.
Everybody can see on the map. Okay, so you
Yes.
guys are all on top of each other here because the map is kind of small. But essentially the first 2 will be here, and then everybody else is kind of behind them, like 5 feet, 10 feet, so to speak. Here's the gentleman. As you guys kind of notice him, he seems to like stop mid-stroke. You know, his hands dagger in the air, and then he just kind of turns his head, and you see the shine of the blue eyes. Now they're like intense right now. They're almost like ablaze with blue. Very, very prominent. And as he notices you guys, and you notice him, give you a little handout.
Jamil, how'd you put the fire out the last time?
The body into one.
Oh, he looks cool.
Yeah, right. He does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, cool. I don't want to fuck with him. Let's go.
Yep. Leave him be, guys. All right. See you later. Here's some gold. Keep it.
I didn't quite hear what you said, Jamil.
So we threw the body into the fire.
Okay. There's our goal.
And we'll stop here for the evening because this could be a rather stretched out fight. So good job, guys. You survived the avalanche. I thought for sure I'd get somebody.
Yeah, me too.
I thought for sure one of you guys would roll bad enough to just suffocate down there, and then your friends wouldn't be able to find you. It'd be like whoever had the high wisdom would fail the athletics checks. This is what I was thinking, and so therefore the other group wouldn't be able to find them